All right, what's up, everyone? Welcome back. We're doing another ranking show for Illinois Wrestler. Um, we are short staffed right now, but we are going to get some more people on here in a little bit. But
But we got the main ingredient.
we've got all that we need to successfully get this show started. Um, we're going to go through 1A, try to adjust what we saw from the weekend at the pit and update those rankings. And when we're joined by some other people, we'll jump over and do another show on 3A. So starting off, let's just jump back into the pit results and look at you know our rankings and then look at those results from the weekend. Um, so first, here's our 106-pound rankings. We have Raiden Terry, Landon Neer, Jacoby Cobbs, Charlie Flores, Leland Nelson, Aiden Evans, Brandon Gaither, Stephen Uden, Zane Stanley, and Michael Panarel. Now, we have to look at the results because Colton Drinkwine did come down, so he is at 106, and he beat Stephen Uden for third place. So we got to add Stephen, we got to add Drinkwine to the list above Evans and Gaither. Um, so
Yeah, drink wine has to stay under Flores because Flores has a win over drink wine.
okay, so he's going to be number 6, uh, and keep Leland Nelson at 5. Um, so we'll switch that.
I think I want to shake things up big time then on 106. Now I'll explain. I'll explain why. Um, Jacoby Cobbs from Althoff. He has now. There's going to be wrestling math, but let me just. Oh, you can be common opponents. It's not even that. It's not even that deep wrestling math. So Jacoby Cobbs has a loss to Anderton from West Frankfurt. Unranked Cam Spinolis has a 6-1 win over Anderton. And then ranked Braden Gaither has an 11-1 major over Anderton from the Abe's Rumble. So
Okay.
it's new. I mean, it's fresh. So both of those are losses there. So I don't know that we can have Jacoby Cobbs that high anymore.
So go back over that. What did you say? You said Jacoby Cobbs has a loss
Correct.
over
No,
or
two.
two.
Anderton. I want to keep on saying Anderson, but it's Anderton from West Frankfurt.
Now, does Anderton have any wins over previously ranked?
He does not, and he has a loss to say our unranked Cam Spinolis and then our ranked Braden Gaither.
Okay, I got you. So okay, we'll switch it up. So we'll just like I said, so Cobbs has a loss to unranked. So do you keep Panarail, or do you got
I
to take Cobbs down? Do you take Cobbs completely off, or do you take him down below Gaither and Uden?
I think Leland Nelson's clear number 3 now
Now, why would he jump Flores though?
because Leland Nelson has a win over who did I don't know. Hold on, I'll tell you why. I had it. No, I had it because Drinkwine or Nelson beat somebody that Flores lost to. I believe that's where I came up with this.
Okay, let's.
Hold on, and I had it pulled up, and now I kicked myself out of it.
Well, I'm gonna look up Nelson. So I got Leland Nelson pulled up, uh, and now I got to look up. Who do I got to look up? I'm sorry. Flores.
Did Drink Wine beat Flores somewhere? I mean, did Flores beat Drink Wine? Did
So Charlie Flores has a loss to Landon Neer, and that is all.
okay? I think what I might have based it off the score. I think I might have just took. I know this is stupid, but I think I took Landon Near's score against Leland Nelson and Charlie Flores' score against Leland Nelson, and just did that. And I
Got it.
know that's not. I know that's stupid, but I was just playing with like trying to justify moving people around
Yeah,
for the sake of moving them around, maybe.
yeah. Well, um, I think you move everybody. You move Jacoby Cobbs down. He lost to Xavier Sonnenhill. That's the unranked kid that you're talking
That was
about.
at 113, I believe, though.
It says one. It says
106.
106
Okay.
championship match. Xavier Sonnenhill. Um, Jacoby Cobbs lost. Just like literally, just the last match. So is Matt? What is? Where is Maskintaw? Where's that from? Is that from Illinois?
Oh, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
It is. It is from Illinois,
Where is that?
way south, just the other side of St. Louis.
Okay, city in Illinois. Yep. Okay,
Um,
but he only has one loss.
there's a
Oh
salt.
no, he also lost to
There's a saltwater taffy store there
Christian.
in Mascataw.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Now what about Patica?
Paducah.
Oh man, these. So Christian
Call
Christian
call
Bottoms.
call Orion Orion once.
Oh Ryan, yeah, yeah. This is from Kentucky. So Jacoby Cobbs lost to a kid from Kentucky, as well. Or sorry, who did I just? No, this Xavier kid lost to a kid from Kentucky. All right, so I got to get my head straight. So Jacoby Cobbs only has one loss, and it's to a kid. Where did you say the loss is at?
I don't know where he wrestled Anderton at, but I know I saw on another ranking board it showed him losing to a loss to. Well, I saw no significant wins, but I saw a loss to Anderton.
Anderton. Well, it's not listed.
Can you pull up Anderton from West Frankfurt and see where he wrestled him?
West Frankfurt. How do you spell Anderton?
Anderton.
Okay, right here. Jacoby Cobbs at 113, December 7th. Okay, but they're both at 6 now.
Yeah, Anderton was at 6 when he lost to Spinolis and Gaither, and we're at 106. So yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it's a head-to-head match against Cobbs, and he has wrestled 113. But he also has wrestled 106. So he wrestled 106 December 27th, and then he's wrestled 113 since. So is he a 13 or is he a 6-pounder?
he might only have that. I don't know how big he is. I don't know nothing about him, so I don't know how. I don't know if he has that cutting him one more time or 3 more times for state series. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think so. Jacoby Cobbs hasn't lost. I mean, not at 106. And if this kid is at 106, I mean, he's going to have to be considered. Um, so I don't think we even put him at 6 until he returns back to 6.
I'll take that.
I mean, he's from December 5th through December 14th. He's 113, and yeah, he's wrestled probably split half and half. So yeah, I mean, let me see. Let me look at what I got. I think Jacoby Cobbs. I think he stays put at 3. I think he stays put. I don't consider that. I know that's a loss, but it wasn't recent. It was at the beginning of the year, and he yeah. So I think we just move Drink Wine in. Leland Nelson stays at 5. Drink Wine goes to 6. Uh, Aiden Evans goes to 7. Gaither goes to 8. Uden goes down to 9. Zane Stanley goes down to 10. Um, as long as I'm going to check Stanley right now as far as results are concerned.
So we don't have nothing on Jacoby Cobbs even wrestling 106 yet. Is that what you said?
No, he's wrestled 106.
Okay.
He lost. Hold on, didn't I just say he lost? Okay, he did lose. What am I talking
Yeah.
about? I'm losing it.
So he lost to Son and Hale at
Yeah.
106. I think the Anderton match was at 13, but we know Anderton wrestled 6 at Abe's.
Yeah, you're right. So either way, yeah, Jacoby Cobbs has lost. Okay, so we do have to move him.
Yeah. I don't know about I don't know if this is fair because seeding and bracketing, but Leland Nelson has a higher placement than Colton Drinkwine at the same tournament they were just at. And I know that's not necessarily fair sometimes with the way the bracket works, but if we're gonna do head to head and really break it down where there's wrestling proof, then you got Braden Terry, Landon Neer, Charlie Flores, Leland Nelson, Colton Drinkwine.
Now, do we put Drink Wine above Cobbs though?
No, I mean yes. Because here's why. We have Evans above Gaither, and Gaither majored Anderton, and Anderton beat Cobbs. Or am I going too many degrees of separation?
Say that one more time.
Evans is above Gaither.
Yep.
Gaither beats Anderton, majors him.
Got it.
And Anderton beat Cobbs.
Okay.
And I know someone could be watching going, oh man, styles make matchups, and 100% they do. But this is just the most proof to do, the results, I guess. This is all on results, not nothing else.
Yep. Uden beat Stanley. Let's look at Stanley, see if he's had any losses.
I don't have Stanley in the top 10 anymore.
Yeah, Stanley lost to Cooper Clark of Glenwood. So I think maybe keep Uden. We go Uden. Let's see.
And then after Uden has to be Cale Wright from Morrison.
Oh yeah, because he's down, right? Let me see. Let me write this.
10 minutes.
Okay, so Morrison. Cale Wright. What's the last duel these guys had? Riverdale. Today's the 15th. Who'd they wrestle last night? They wrestled Rock Ridge. So 106. So Cale Wright wrestled 113 last night. Let's see what he wrestled. Let's see his record so far. So Cale Wright wrestled 106. And then he's wrestled 113, but maybe that's just to get matches or something. Because he's wrestled 106 recently, so he's definitely going down to 106. So where do you put him in? He lost to Landon Neer 14-0.
Yep, I have Terry number 1, Neer number 2, Flores 3, Nelson 4, Drinkwine 5, Uden 6, Wright 7, then Evans, then Gaither, and then I think Panrail's still in here.
No, give me say 5 down. Who did you have 5 down?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uden. I have Uden at number 6.
Above drink
Kale.
wine.
No, because Colton's number 5.
Sorry, Colton drink wine's 5. And you have Uden after drink wine.
Correct. Then I went right to Kale Wright.
You're getting rid of Aiden Evans and Brandon Gaither?
Well, I was doing, this is my top 10 list.
Okay. Let me write in. Maybe this is going to be interesting. So you're saying you think Uden goes up?
Yes.
Uden, he beats Panarail, he beats Stanley, but no other head-to-head wins against Gaither or Evans.
Right. He takes third at. I'm sorry. He takes fourth at the Pit, which put him on the other side of the bracket. Maybe he takes third.
Yeah. What about? I mean, Aiden Evans.
It took fifth there. So, yeah. Why would I have Uden ahead of that? Oh, I just have Uden. I'm sorry. I have Uden. Yeah, no. I have Uden ahead of Evans based on placing.
Yep.
That's all.
Yeah, that's a head-to-head actually. So, what am I thinking? Okay, so Gaither, where do you have Gaither at?
On my list of 10, I have him at 9.
Okay, so you got Uden and Evans, 6 and 7. Wright 8.
Correct. No, Evans is 8. I have Wright at 7 because he has a win over somebody. He had I don't know what I did with this. I had this all figured out already. He had a win over. Kale Wright has a win over Aiden Evans' loss, I believe. I'm trying to say, and I want to say it was at the Aiden Evans lost somebody at the Pit, maybe. I mean at Abe's, and then Kale Wright saw him somewhere and won, I think.
Okay. Buddy Staver, welcome to the show.
What's up, guys? What's up?
Save me, buddy.
Don't worry. I didn't shower yet for you, Jim. Don't worry.
We're diving through. We're diving through 106. We're changing some listings. So we got Drayden Terry 1, Landon Year 2, Charlie Flores 3, Leland Nelson 4, Drink Wine 5, Steve Uden 6, Kale Wright 7, Aiden Evans 8, Brandon Gaither 9, Jacoby Cobbs 10.
And here's I think this is why I had Leland Nelson and Flores flipped. What did Flores do? What did Flores do last weekend when Nelson took second at the Pit? I think that's where I came up with that thinking,
I mean, yeah, Leland Nelson showed his talent at the Pit. What was that, a 4-0 match with
Near? Yep.
That's a good match. Let's see here. Where am I at here? Sorry, I gotta get back inside here.
Yeah, the biggest question I think is to decide about Jacoby Cobbs was number 3. Jacoby Cobbs loses to an unranked wrestler this weekend. Do you take him off the list completely, or do you give him?
He's lost to 2 unranked wrestlers. He's lost to Anderton, who's not ranked, and he lost to Son and Hale. And now and that's the thing too, we can say, well, man, we don't know who this kid is. We haven't done our math. We see Anderton getting majored by Gaither, who's number 9 on a list of 10, and an unranked for now, Cam Spinolis beating him 6-1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree there. You have 2 losses to 2 unranked wrestlers.
One of them was at 113, but the one that he lost, so he lost to Anderton from West Frankfort, and they was at 113, but Anderton was a 6-pounder at West Frankfort at Abe's Rumble. So
yeah, he drops big time.
Yeah. Well, so I guess I would say who do we put in on a 10 slot if we keep Panero though.
By default, I think Panerail's still in, but
Because has Panerail, how's he done? Let's see, make sure he hasn't lost.
I don't know that
Who's-
Stillman Valley's done anything.
I was gonna say, what does he have for significant wins or matches?
Well, no, Panerail just lost. He lost in the New Bill Wrestling Invitational Final to Carpentersville Dundee, Aiden Healy. Well, I mean, again, that's where we got a question. He's a 2A, I think. Dundee Crown, I think, might be 2A or 3A.
Yeah, but is Healy ranked?
No.
No. So there you go. Yeah, I mean, because if
He lost to Leland Nelson 11-8, though. I mean, pretty good loss. But then he gets tech,
Yeah,
then he got tech falled. He got tech falled by Johnsburg.
You got pinned by Uden.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we're gonna have to.
They are top again. What do we got?
I got Raiden Terry 1, Landon Near 2, Charlie Flores 3, Leland Nelson 4, Colton Drinkwine 5, Stephen Uden 6, Kale Wright 7, Aiden Evans 8, Brandon Gaither 9. Yeah.
The 10's gonna be either. I mean, Panerail, does he get the spot, the 10 by default being a senior? Maybe they step up at the end of the year. Jacoby Cobbs, I don't know much about that kid, the all-tough kid.
Yeah.
I haven't seen much, haven't heard much.
Well, I'll keep it back to I can keep it to 9 right now just because there's no clear 10. So
we got a tie for a 10 spot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind just taking a 10 spot off, and because it's just kind of hard to put that there. So yeah, let's do that. Let's switch up and now move to 113. Anything? I think everything worked out at the pit at 113 the way we had it.
Yeah.
So we
And
had
number 2, Augie's had a good weekend.
So Philpott stays at number 1.
Yep.
Eimer and Hagavold stay at 2 and 3. Augustus Swanson does not stay there. That's the change.
Can you scroll that up? Because all I can see right now is a 106 on what you have pulled up.
Oh. There it is. Sorry.
Right.
So Augustus Swanson, who was previously at 4, has to go to 20, or at least the 20 weight class. I think because I think he wrestled 20 here, and I think now I could be wrong, but I think he is not going 13.
I don't know if he's made it yet, or did he ever make it?
Yeah, I think
he was hurt and then he came back.
By the way, that's the question I was supposed to ask Steve Amy last night.
That and Dauber. Remember?
Yeah. I didn't get a list. I messed up.
I asked Steve earlier in the year. He said he wants Swanson to go 13, but he doesn't know if Swanson wants to cut the weight.
Yeah.
So at that point, it's.
Well, I'd say for now, we don't know. So he goes 20 because he wrestled 20 at the pit.
Correct.
Yeah. But Owen Peterson takes 3rd place. So maybe Cohen Sweeley. Where's let's see what his weekend looked like.
Where's he from?
Benton.
Benton, yeah.
He's from Benton.
He lost in the 113-pound finals at the Murdale to Paxton Pyatt from Murfreesboro. So
Yeah, we had him. I remember I was talking about him last time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I mean, for the sake of this, I'd probably move Owen Peterson up to 4, and then Paxton Pyatt would jump to 5.
Paxton Pyatt was. Why did I bring him out? Oh yeah, he had the 11-6 win over Perez.
Perez.
His only loss is a tech fall to Philpott, which isn't uncommon for this weight class.
Okay. So we take Peterson to 4, Pyatt to 5, Sweely drops to 6.
No, Sweely drops to 7. Brandon White's
Staying at
stays
6.
at 6. Yeah.
Brandon White, he was let me show you where
He
he
was
was.
at.
Oh, he was at Princeton. He took 5th at Princeton.
Yeah.
And so this is what I had, guys, just so you know. I had Brandon White at 8, Javon Reyes at 7, Josiah
Right.
at 9.
Reyes is a Newman kid. He's pretty good.
Josiah.
Okay.
How did Reyes do at the pit?
I was about to look.
I gotta
Took
get
5th. Wait,
Yeah,
I gotta get.
he wasn't there.
I don't think he was there.
He wasn't.
He wasn't.
Why
He
not?
it says he was there.
Yeah, it does.
He said
Wow.
He lost to Philpott and then he lost to Bauman. So Javon Reyes
Yeah, he
has to
lost.
find.
He might have to fall.
Lost first round.
Yeah, Javon Reyes is moving out and Brandon White is moving up. And just
Yeah, Reyes
Josiah,
got beat by Bauman, and then Bauman got won by Tech, and then got stuck by White.
yeah,
And Perez just won wherever they were.
the polo, yeah.
Invite. I don't know who he saw there.
All right. Well, I think Perez goes up to 8, and then we got this. I'll read it off to you guys right now. Philpott 1, Hageville 2, Eimer 3, Peterson 4, Pyatt 5, Sweely 6, Brandon White 7, Josiah Perez 8, and again we can stay more consolidated. We can not focus too much on 9 and 10 right now because it's kind of unclear. People are losing to too many people.
And we'll have a little more. We'll have a little more dope for 9 and 10. This Saturday in Oregon, you have Newman, Rock Ridge, and Byron, which they'll be. I don't think that shakes anything up at 106, but there is a tournament in. Where did I tell you the tournament was? It's in Leroy, and you have Auburn there, Bismarck, Henning, Deer Creek, Mackinac, Dwight, El Paso, Gridley, Eureka, Heron, Hayworth, Illini Bluffs, Knoxville, Leroy, Midwest Central, Oakwood, Oregon, Peoria Heights, Pittsfield, Princeton, Rantoul, Ridgeview, Shelbyville, Warrensburg, Latham, Westville.
Yeah.
So somewhere in that, something's going to happen with 106.
Yeah. That Braden Edwards from Oakwood, who placed, he lost to Paxton Pyatt 5-4. That Braden Edwards that got 6th at the pit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he had a close match with, let me look at this. He lost to Paxton Pyatt 5-4, and then he got pinned by Cohen Sweely from Benton. So never mind. I mean, close match one time, and then gets pinned by Sweely. So I'll just leave it at I'll leave it at 8, and we'll move on.
So who's our 8?
Our 8 is Josiah Perez.
Okay.
All right. So going into 120, let me show you what I got, and I don't think it changes.
I think, let's see.
Tennyson, pretty big win over Hampton.
We got Tennyson.
Tennyson, Waddle, Lawrence, Mauser, Roberts, I think
Mauser
there's
Mauser didn't place in the pit.
Yeah, but who wrestled there? Because it was
Well, like Mason Swartz and Glauser took third and fourth.
At the pit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Logan Roberts made the finals, and then Swartz took third. Glauser took fourth. Augustus Swanson took sixth. Cole and Lyndon Muth took eighth. So I think there's got to be changes at that weight.
okay.
Yes.
All right, let's take a look at it. So
Yeah.
we're-
Roberts beat Speck and Swanson.
all right. So Mauser gets out. Roberts goes up.
I would say Roberts goes up, Swartz, and then Glauser.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, aside from okay. Because
Jeremiah Lawrence goes third, and then you go fourth would be to me is fourth would be Logan Roberts, fifth would be Mason Swartz, and sixth would be Adam Glauser.
Where's Jeremiah Lawrence wrestled? Where have they been?
I don't know, but he's a state runner-up the year before. He's hard to follow. I don't know. I did look at that. Lawrence was at. The problem is I don't see a lot of stuff from De La Salle, other than he won Plano and he won Leiden.
I got you.
Okay, so right now I got Tennyson 1, Waddle 2, Lawrence 3, Roberts 4, Swartz 5, Glauser 6, Speck 7, Lindenmuth. Oh, more. I got to put more above Lindenmuth. I got to switch Vincent Moore and Lindenmuth. And all right, so I got Roberts 4, Swartz 5, Glauser 6, Speck 7, Moore 8, Lindenmuth 9. And let's look at Young. Where was Young at this weekend?
Ezekiel?
But what about Swanson though?
Good question.
Yeah.
Swanson beat Moore.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think Swanson has to stay in there.
Okay, so Swanson's
ahead of Moore and Lindenmuth.
okay. Does he stay? All right, let me look. Does he go behind Speck?
I believe Speck. No, Speck would have lost to.
Yes, Speck
Yeah,
got fifth.
Speck beat him for 5th and 6th. So
Okay. Yeah, all right. So now I got it. All right. I think we got it. We got Tennyson 1, Waddle 2, Lawrence 3, Roberts 4, Swartz 5, Glauser 6, Speck 7, Swanson 8, Moore 9, Lindenmuth 10. Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
Solid.
that's not what you have down yet though. You're just you're not fixing it. Oh, that's the old one. Forget it.
Yeah, that's the old one. I just
I
rattled
thought you were
off the new one.
fixing it as we were going.
No, I can't. I could do it real time. It'd be a little bit.
No, don't do it.
just keep your ears on, Jim.
Yep. All right. So let's go to 26. Here's the result. Here's 26. Here's what I got for 26. We got Waddle, Dauber, Ekberg, Moore. Well, this one really has to change. We've got a lot of I'm pretty sure. Let's look at the results from Waddle, Morris.
Remember Landon? We were struggling to names. Lagi. That's the pronunciation. Lagi.
The freshman from Gibson City.
Yep.
Okay, so Dauber's not at 26.
What's
Is
he
that-
at?
Is that isn't that what we were talking about?
Yeah, that's one of the questions you were supposed to ask last night.
That I didn't get.
I understand it was your first time doing the preview and the interview. You know,
There's a lot going on.
You're working the bugs out. I understand though.
There's a lot going on. Because Dauber was,
He was 32 at the pit.
yeah,
He got third at the pit at 32.
yeah. Okay, so, all right. Let's look at 26. Okay, so
Who did
take,
this kid lose to?
okay. So we got Cooper Morris. Let's look at Cooper Morris's overall record because,
He's got 3 losses. It says two are to Van Dale, 2 are to Waddle. I don't know who
Okay.
the third one is. Let's see. Nope, not there. All right, I went through Abe's pit and gas and dual team tournament because that's what Lake's on his track wrestling, and that's all it's got on his track. But yeah,
oh, Claypool from Morris he lost to at 126.
Bird, shut up.
Wait, that's Bird?
Yeah, she's squeaking in the box back here.
Bo can hear that. His ears are perking up big time.
I was going to say, I thought it was Bo.
He just ate. He's in a coma right now. He's
wait,
actually
who did he lose to?
Morris kid. Right? That used to Dalton?
Yeah.
The Morris kid. Is Morris in 2A or 1A?
2A.
That's
Morris.
Okay.
Morris, yeah.
What did you think I said? More ass?
Uh,
All right, what was the point in overemphasizing the is part of that?
well, we're talking about Morris, and then
He lost to
just
somebody
Morris.
from-
Morris. Well, I didn't know if there's a Morris N on that.
Like, dude, we don't need to overemphasize Morris.
Cramping. Hang on. Oh, son of a
Dude, somebody's old. All right, so
God, okay.
when I look at 26, Cooper Morris is 2. Landon Log, he's got it from Gibson City. Is he our 3?
Loggy.
Okay, Landon Loggy is our 3.
Who did he beat up at the pit here? Loggy. Well, he had an ultimate tiebreaker match with Morris.
Yeah. So, and he's lost to Cole Ganch, the JV Exposure's Wrestler of the Year from last year.
He beat he beat Hansen 7-4.
Yeah, so he's our 3. And then I look and I go, okay. So Kane Dalver's not at 26?
I don't think so, man.
I don't think so.
What about Gavin Eckberg?
I mean, he's there, and his losses are to 2-way.
Yeah, I mean, he did get beat 4-1 by Taki Baker, though.
Yeah.
That's a big, you know.
That
You know what that
Tennyson,
does when Taki.
Tennyson lost.
No,
to him,
that was
too.
not Braden. That was Bryson Tennyson.
Bryson.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Bryson's a baseball player, all right, who wrestles. Okay, let's not. So Lion and Loggy, Gavin Eckberg. Where do we see after that? I go. Marchese. Do I take Marchese? I put Marchese over Eckberg. That just losing to Taki Baker. Still,
And Marchese had a good weekend. He beat the Mount Carmel 26. He beat the JCA 26. He had a forfeit against Antioch.
And
he beat didn't he beat the 32 pounder from JCA? Because didn't Braden bump up and beat him?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he beat JCA's 32, and then Braden bumped up and beat Hampton at 26.
Yeah.
Okay.
Attaboy, Gabriel.
So you want to move Eckberg to 5, Marchese to 4, Log. What did you say, Jim? Sorry, tell me the pronunciation.
Loggy.
Loggy goes to 3, Morris goes to 2,
Leggy.
Leggy, and so Tarbill, Henson. That stays the same. Tarbill,
What about Dawson Hawthorne from Belleville Altoff?
and we got to take. I think Medulla has to go above Tarbill. Sorry.
Yeah. Clay, the Hammer, Medulla.
And Zyler Henson has to go above them too. Okay,
Mhm.
so those are rearranged. So Zyler Henson, Clay Medulla, then Tarbill, and then Drew Sadler was
What
the
about
next
Dawson Hawthorne from Althoff Catholic?
Hawthorne. What about him? Let me see. Where's he? What's
He's won Cumberland and Murdale.
He pinned Sadler, so
Oh, really? What's his name? Say the last name. Hawthorne.
Hawthorne.
Yeah, Dawson Hawthorne.
With no E, right?
No, with an E.
Okay, so Dawson. Okay, he beats Sadler just at the Murdale tournament. Okay, so yeah, put him at 9. Sadler go to 10, or
No, Dawson Hawthorne has not lost this year that I can see. He did. He took 4th at the Red Schmidt, but that ain't no. When is that? That's last year. Yeah, I don't see. He hasn't lost a match yet this year, guys.
so he's looking pretty.
Where's he
Pretty
been?
sound. Yeah, not too many. He's only
Well-
got wins over Sadler, but that's a fall. I mean,
Yeah, let's not discount Drew Sadler as a wrestler here. Drew Sadler's been pretty relevant in 1A.
Well, yeah, I guess
Hold
I
on,
wasn't.
Dawson Hawthorne.
No, I'm not discounting anyway.
Okay.
But the second I hear somebody's undefeated, it's like, well, what was their schedule?
Yeah,
You know,
No, I
Oh,
understand.
shoot, Jim's doing it. He's doing it, guys.
Oh,
But
Who they
there's
wrestle?
no respect. He won Pool C. Man, it's one of these crazy weird brackets. I don't know. I know this. He was in Pool C at that, and then he stuck Sadler. He stuck the kid from, I don't know, guys.
but
he's a
do
tough
you
kid.
put him? Yeah, but do you put him above Tarbill? That's the question. Do you
Yes.
make him? Do you go? You're saying go above Tarbill and Medulla.
Yes.
How high do you think he goes just because he's undefeated?
It's not that he's undefeated. That the falls over. He stuck his way through the good pool at what is that? The Murdale, whatever it's called. I just got out of it. Damn it.
Yeah.
Hold on, no, I got it right here. Yeah, and then okay, if I go back last year, just to get a little substance, who this kid is. He did go in. So last year as a freshman at Granite City, he took 4th at the Red Schmidt, which is a huge tournament down in Southern Illinois. Missouri schools, Kansas, Illinois. And he's also an IKWF state runner-up the year before that. So it's not like he's just like a random kid wrestling a podunk schedule that hasn't. He lost 5-1 in 8th grade to Jameel Castleberry. He beat Luke Foster 6-3 in the semis. In the quarters, he beat Caleb Pratt by tech fall in 2023. Now I know that's 2023. So I'm just trying to give substance to who the kid is, right?
Gotcha.
he's coming from a good line of wrestling.
where are we talking about?
Yes.
The Hawthorne kid, correct?
Correct.
Yes, sir.
Rank him.
Oh, he's already ranked. It's
Rank him
does
higher.
he go? Does he go above Medulla? Where's he go?
Where's
Henson.
Yes.
Medulla from? Where's Medulla from?
You think he's above Henson?
Richmond
so,
Burton.
So drop Henson, Medulla, and Tarbill down.
Oh, I don't want
Yes.
to see I don't want to see one of my Newman guys get dropped
Okay.
down.
All right, so this is what I got. Okay, so do you keep?
Newman Catholic, Althoff Catholic, Jim. You're staying in the religion here. You're fine, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see this face right here? This is me scolding you, Jim. That's all I got. The kid's good.
Yeah, I got Waddle 1, Morris 2, Loggy 3, Marchese 4, Eckberg 5, Hawthorne 6, Hanson 7, Medulla 8, Tarbill 9, Sadler 10.
Yeah.
Like it. All right, cool. Let's jump over and get to.
Hand it to Mark. Hand it right off to Mark. Let's hear all about it, Mark. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Let's hear about it. Hey, Junior Green, if you're listening, you came through as I said Junior Green would. What did we hit? He hit a blast double. Then he hit a right hand single. In the third, he hit him in a cow catcher on the edge. For
Talk
the
about
ball.
Talk about his mat returns.
His mat returns.
Guys,
were
some kids are just ungodly strong for their weight class. And listen, Dean Wainwright is a very good wrestler. He's got a resume to prove it. And he got ragged out when he stood up repeatedly. His lifts were so explosive. Green was dominant through the pit at 32. And hey, listen, I got a message from his dad, Brandon, here. I did reach out to somebody I know. Guys, if you have any connections, there's about 6 kids from Roxana, maybe more, who knows. They want in the Dvorak next year. So anybody listening, or Dalton, Jim, Buddy, if you got any pull over at Harlem, Roxana would like to get at a minimum, their good kids, their higher level kids into the Dvorak next year.
We get him to come tear a roof off with Zanoni, he'll get him in. How about
That's
that?
all we got to do is go through Zanoni?
I think so. Yeah, Zanoni's a big deal.
big deal.
He was a stud when he was a kid. I remember him. He was good in high school too, but man, was he tough
Mark
little
Stewart.
at Harlem. Oh, go ahead.
Jeremy Mack's trying to get in, Dalton.
Well, Jeremy Mack has to hold on. We got to finish these mat returns coming up here.
No. This
Sorry,
is
Mac.
This is the finisher here.
Oh, it's the finisher. What's up? Junior Green, get the fall. Woo!
the most perfect place to do that, because you can't do it anywhere else on the mat right there, because that was the only open space. But yeah, I mean,
You can hit a cow catcher anywhere you want on the mat. What are you
no,
talking about?
I'm saying that.
That was the corner of the
Yeah.
circle. Everything else would be you've been off the mat.
Yeah, the corner of the circle was perfect for
Corner of the
doing that.
circle. Corner of the mat where we had. Sorry.
Hey, rookie move here. I never plugged in the computer. I just got to plug this in. Hang on 1 second.
All right, see you later, rookie.
But
yeah,
now,
so to me, it's obviously Junior Green's number 1. Then you go Wainwright's still number 2, and then Garrett Verheeke's 3, and then who knows? You know, I still think Ian Akers is number 4. He has to be off resume alone.
Yep. And
Not even a debate.
Do we put? I mean,
Ian Akers, Lincoln Hoger, those two right there. Personally,
Ian Akers, Lincoln Hoger, and then Dauber. I mean, Benish wins the polo tournament. Dauber gets 3rd at the pit. Does Dauber go in between Hoger or after Benish?
He goes after Benish.
Okay, so Kane Dauber goes after Benish, and then Landon Blanton is going to drop because he lost. I mean, he just lost. He only lost to I think he lost to.
Landon Blanton took 7th at Princeton.
Yeah, so I think he still stays there. I think Ferrari, Rail, right? Where was Ferrari at this weekend?
that would have been. Were they at Polo? The Lyle tournament or Lyle, right?
Oh.
Did him and
Well, here's
I
the thing, guys. I'm looking at the Princeton, the PIT, and if I go 32, and I'm not knocking anybody, Landon Blanton's tough. He got stuck by Green, and then in the consolations, Blanton got beat by Matthews from Vandalia, who then got beat by Dauber 12-2. Dauber took 3rd.
and then Matthew loses for the 5th and 6th place match as well.
To Bryant, yeah.
Right from Porta.
Yeah.
And Bryant kid from Porta had a 1-0 match with Cole City kid.
Munsterman. So Munsterman got to get in there.
Yeah.
Dalton, Mac's trying to get in, but I think he's only texting me. He's not in the group.
It's my kid's headset.
Dang, man, he wins. He wins the headset battle. All right.
Yeah.
Did you guys see it? His camera didn't turn on, did it?
I can see him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can see him clear as day.
He's on.
He's at the best headset you've ever seen. He's playing Call of Duty, or I think.
It's my kid's gaming going.
He looks
I
like
mean, that's straight from Star
He's
Wars.
either playing some Fortnite or Call of Duty, dude. I don't know.
He sticks to his era, man. He's Star Wars. Come on, let's be real.
Welcome to the show, Jeremy Mack. He's actually the original podcaster on Illinois Wrestler. He's the first to do the podcast. Okay, now I see.
Dual screen there for a second.
Yeah. Now he's back.
Why does he get two screens?
Something special like that. Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Put the headset back on.
Nah, Jim, I'll let you sport on my headset like that, bud.
Well, Jeremy Mack, we're just so you know where we're doing right now. We're going through single A, but we're gonna finish up with 132. But and then we'll jump into 3A. But right now, we're doing 132 single A, and currently we have in order Brandon Green 1, Dean Wainwright 2, Garrett Vricky 3, Ian Akers 4, Lincoln Hoger 5, Nelson Benish 6, Kane Dauber 7, and now we're trying to get Luke Munsterman somewhere.
8. Yes, he goes 8.
Okay.
Actually, Luke
Another-
Munsterman. Hold on.
Another
Hold
alt-
on.
Here,
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Brendan Rail, sorry. He's a qualifier as a freshman in 3A, 113 state qualifier last year. Just again, I don't know the credentials he has yet.
So another kid from 3A transferred to Belleville All-Top Catholic. Did they move?
Oh, stop it.
Oh my God.
What's that kid's name?
Brendan Rail.
How do you
Well, they
spell
had
that?
was that the Rail is Rayl. Was that Murdale tournament last weekend?
Yeah. So he took first place at 132 though, so he's not even at 126.
We're on 132.
We're at
Oh yeah, we are. Anyway, sorry. I apologize.
We're at junior green weight class.
Yeah.
Don't
That's
call
right.
It 30, don't call it 32. Call it junior
Duh.
green weight class.
Do not call it 132 anymore. That's Junior Green's weight.
So again, I have Brendan Rail at 10 though.
Okay.
Let me show you.
Where'd we have Landon Blanton? I didn't hear you say Landon Blanton yet.
He
He's
dropped.
got to drop big time. He
He's
took
gotta
7th
drop.
at the pit. Like the kid. Rough pit. That's why they're just rankings, not state results. But for the sake
So
of
this is-
rankings, I think he has to drop.
Yeah, this is what we got right now. Not. This is what we had. I told you what we got. So
Yep.
This is what we
Ferrari-
had under protest.
yeah, and now we've got Dauber 7, and now we're trying to figure out 8, 9, and 10. But Landon Blanton's gonna get removed from the top 10 right now,
Ooh.
and Luke Munsterman is coming in at number 8. Is that what we're coming to?
Based on the pit results, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I don't like it, but there's nothing I can do about it.
What about
I don't like it
Hunter?
either, but it's still that's why it's ranking.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the end result. Guys have bad tournaments, but the reality of it is like Landon Bland's a tough dude, man, but the pit wasn't his day.
Ferrari wrestled 126 at Polo.
Really?
Tough Harry.
Okay, so Ferrari's not going 32.
Water's pretty deep at 32.
And he lost to Eckberg in the finals 6-4.
Yeah.
He beat LeBay. Ferrari beat Fulton Kid. Beat LeBay from Oregon 10-0, and then lost to Eckberg 6-4 in the finals.
Okay. Well, I put Ferrari up at 26, and I put him off to the side, so he's going to be probably sitting at 11 right now, maybe. Going back to 32, I moved Brendan Rail up number 9 behind Luke Munsterman, and I think either Landon Blanton or Hunter Scheich goes to number 10 spot.
Cool. Landon Blanton, you're number 10.
What are we doing with Dauber? We don't know where he's at, right? I mean, what are we doing with Dauber?
Dauber's number 7
At 32.
at 32. Yep. All right, so that's 32. I think we've updated 1A rankings up to 132. We'll get to the rest maybe later in the week at another time, but that'll do it for the 1A podcast. And yeah, check out the next one for the 3A podcast.